Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. Today, you know what? I just quickly want to talk about the illness and the sickness that we are dealing with in our communities, predominantly our Black communities. Because if you notice, we are the ones who are the ones to get diabetes the quickest, cardiovascular disease the quickness, hypertension the quicker than anyone else. And we are being plagued with these diseases in our community. Okay, first let's break down what a disease is. Dis-ease. It's when your body is not at ease. We are in a state, our body is in a state of anxiety, stress, panic, turmoil, and a lot of it have to do with work, of course, financial reasons, and the food that we eat. Let's just talk about the food portion. It seems like an alarming rate, and it's not seeming like it's actually proven that we are, as Black men and women, we're dropping like flies. Every single day I get on Facebook, another person who's in their 40s have just died during the middle of the night. Another person in their 50s just had a heart attack. Another person in their late 30s just had a stroke. Why is this, everyone? Think about it. Why is this happening? You know what? And we're mourning and we're saddening, and then when we go to the repast, they're feeding us the same exact food that just killed us. And then they're wondering, why did Uncle Bobby pass away? Uncle Bobby passed away from diabetes because of his mouth. Let's just keep it real. Let's be 100 with this. Because of his mouth. The mouth is the problem. Having lack of self-control. We can no longer blame all of our problems on the external world. We have to take accountability of what we're doing to ourselves. Okay, so we know that the agenda here in America is to keep us unhealthy, depressed, sick. They want to keep us going to the doctors, getting their medications. They don't care what the problems is. They just want to give you some medications. They give you a medication on one problem, and they know they're causing another 15 problems on the other hand. They're trying to kill us. And if we know this, then we have to take accountability for what we do with our lives. You know what? You don't want diabetes anymore? You have type 2 diabetes? Then reverse it. Then change it. It is possible. It is a thing called epigenetics. Yes, some of us are predisposed to this because of our genetics, but there's something called epigenetics. Well, we all have these switches in our bodies. Where we have a switch, all you need to do is eat enough of the wrong foods, and then the switch is turned on and give you diabetes. You eat enough of too much bad whatever, then hypertension switch on. But we have control over these. We have control, like I said earlier, through the food we eat. You know what diabetes is? Do anybody know? People used to call it back in the day the sugars. Right, it's because when you have high blood sugar, that's because you're eating so much shit, with processed sugar. Sugar include the ketchup that you eat, the Kool-Aid that you drink, the pop that you drink, the white bread that you eat, the white sugar that you eat, the grits that you eat. All of that breaks down to sugar, okay? And your body is only capable of handling so many grams of sugar at each setting, right? So you're taking in all the sugar. Your pancreas in your body is supposed to release insulin. The insulin grabs the sugar that you just digested or ingested, takes that sugar and drives that sugar into a cell so that you can have energy. It feeds the cells, it feeds the body. But if you're taking in too much of that shit, your pancreas is like, he's trying to release the insulin, but he can't release enough insulin for the amount of sugar that you put into the body. So now the rest of that sugar is just circulating in your blood. Do that long enough, and you're going to have type 2 diabetes. Why? Because your pancreas is tired. Our bodies are perfect machines. They are healing machines, and they want to live. They want to help you live. Your body wants to help you live. But if you don't want to live, your body like, screw this, I can't keep doing this. Your pancreas is like, what the fuck? I've been working overtime for 25 years. JoJo keep intaking all this sugar, eating all this candy, eating all this pasta, eating all this stuff, and your pancreas is like, you know what, screw this. I'm packing my bags and I'm out. Your pancreas is like, if you don't want to help me, I'm not going to help you no more. So this is what you do. So since I can't release enough insulin, then why don't you go to the doctor and have your doctor give you an injection? So now you could put that injection to your stomach or your thigh and then let that insulin do the job. Your pancreas is like, I'm out, peace, I'm done. So now you have diabetes. Why? Because you wouldn't help your own body do the job that it was created to do. And now you wonder why you walking around with glaucoma, sugars, you're sweating, why you can't lose weight, why possibly now you might have a heart attack. Why did Uncle Bob foot get cut off? Because of sugar. Because Uncle Bob did not take control of his own life. And it comes down to that. We have to take control and accountability for ourselves. Quit leaving it in the hands of other people. People think, oh, because I have diabetes or I have hypertension or I have whatever they've classified you as at the doctor's office, you do not have to be those things. You can reverse those things simply with food. Food is supposed to be our medicine, people. Now, some things sometimes happen, even for people that eat well. But for the majority of the people that eat well, they can expect to have a longer, happier, more fulfilling life. Yes, we're all gonna die. Yes, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die at some point in life. That's inevitable. We know that, right? But when I die, I want it to be of natural causes, right? Because I'm older, because I'm 70 or 80 don't mean I have to be older, right? I don't want to be 80 years old in a wheelchair. That would be the fate for you if you continue to eat all this processed junk food that they are forcing down our throats. You don't want to be sick? Then take control. You want to be happy? Then go work out. You want to have a more fulfilling sexual life? Then feed yourself the foods that the Lord has given us to feed ourselves. I'm sick of it now. I know I'm on a little rant now, but we are grown people here. We're not 20 years old no more. We're not dependent upon our parents to feed us the shit that they used to feed us because that's all they knew. We can no longer be ignorant. We had these phones in our hand. Do something more with the phone and be on Facebook or tweeting or Instagram or whatever it is. You have the power in your own hands to do the research to make yourself better, to heal yourself. Drink some water, okay? Quit putting this crap. It's called junk food for a reason. It's not food, it's junk. All right, y'all. Listen. I'm keeping it 100. I'm keeping it raw. I'm bringing the real truth, right? Because I want us to heal. I want us to be better. We have that option to be better. Let's do it, y'all. Anyway, Hope everyone have a great Saturday. And I hope this message, enlightens someone or help to inspire someone that the greatness is within you. You're great. Why not believe anything else? The power is in you to be whatever you want, to have the best life. If you're overweight, change it. If you have a disease, change it. Be great. My motto is that everyone should have a choice to be happy and to be healthy and to be whole.